What's up, guys? Guess what beautiful meal we're making today? Some nice Mexican food. This one's gonna be Tinga de Pollo, all right? Minimal prep, long cooking time, so let's get started quick and fast, all right? First thing we're gonna do is make the beans from scratch. Easy peasy, all right? We're gonna put them in the Instapot. Gonna go with 2 cups of water, 1 pound of dried pinto beans. Make sure you rinse them. Try to pick out all the ugly ones that don't actually look like beans. All right, along in the Instapot with the beans in the water, you're gonna add about 2 to 3 bay leaves, about a half of an onion. You don't have to chop it, just throw it in there. It's just for the flavor. And we're also gonna add some 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon. I don't have a jalapeno, otherwise I would put that in. Now we're gonna get the chicken started. So I'm cooking for a big family. So I have about 7 pieces of chicken breasts. I'm gonna fill up a big pot full of water and just add the other half of that onion from earlier. Some more bay leaves, about 3 or 4. And throw some garlic in there. Don't worry about peeling them. Again, we just need that flavor. Put enough salt, cover it, and this is gonna go for about an hour. Okay, as that chicken's finishing up, we're gonna take 1 large onion, slice it pretty thinly, get a skillet nice and hot full of oil, maybe just enough oil just to coat the bottom of the pan. All right, and then you're gonna add your onion along with some chicken bouillon, saute that onion up nice and good until it's translucent, then take your chicken and shred it. I have a stand mixer, so I'll just throw my chicken in there, shred it, and add it to the onions. All right, guess what's next? Yep, we're gonna make the sauce. Okay, so in a blender, what I have here, I have 5 tomatoes, which is 2 too many for this recipe, but I have a lot of tomatoes in the fridge, so I'm gonna try to use them up for this recipe. All right, so cut these tomatoes in half, just so they blend easier. And along with that, add half the can of the chipotles and adobo sauce. All right. Some more of that chicken bouillon in here, a tiny bit of water that we boiled our chicken in, and just for a little extra flavor, some more of that tomato nor as well. Not too much. I would say maybe about a good teaspoon of each. You don't want it to be too salty. Now, once everything's inside the blender, go ahead and blend that up until you get a nice consistency. Okay, what you're looking for here is a nice thick sauce. Not really thick, as in gummy, but you just don't want it watery because we're making tostadas. So just make sure it's thick enough. Mine is actually a little bit too thin, so what I'm gonna do is add just a tiny bit of tomato paste while it's cooking to reduce it down. All right, once that sauce has been back in the skillet for about 5 minutes now you can go ahead and add your chicken with the onions and the sauce. Okay, had a malfunction with my Instapot, so I had to finish the beans in a regular pot over the stove. So I just made sure they had enough liquid, gave them about another good hour on a low simmer with the top partially covered, and now we're ready to blend these beans. So let's get them in a blender. Don't worry about them being too hot, that's fine. A little friction will make them thicken up nicely. Let's see. Now that those beans are nice and blended, we're actually gonna take a little bit of lard. Don't cook with this all the time, but it's very good when you do. This is one of the recipes that I use it for. So take some lard and put it in a pot. It melts pretty fast. Once it's melted, add your beans and mix. Now those beans are done. Time to assemble and let's eat. Okay, here's our final step as we assemble the tostadas. You can do it how you want. Here I am putting beans at the base of one, avocado at the base of another, followed by chicken and your favorite toppings. It's time to eat. If you guys tried this recipe out, please let me know how you liked it. If you have any suggestions or any questions, feel free to comment down below. Thanks for watching.